Hello everyone. So I would like to take a moment and share one of my life experience which was not that pleasant for me but definitely has taught me a lot of things. So it was back then when I was in 10th standard, and as usual I was going for my tuition classes. So while returning from my tuition classes, my friend offered me a ride to my home and I agreed to her. And while our way back home, she received a call, and in order to pick up that call, she removed one of her hands from the handle, due to which our scooty got disbalanced and we hit the pillar and fell off the scooter. For few seconds, I went numb, and then I regained my partial consciousness by hearing voices of the crowd, and someone among from the crowd itself, who was an auto driver. He took me to the nearby house, and the people in the house were trying to give me first aid. And the only constant thing that I was telling them was to please show me the mirror, as I wanted to see myself, because I could feel that something is wrong with my face. I can feel that there was blood around my face, and they were just trying to calm me down, and my friend as well. So in order to get my parents details from her, but it took them longer than usual to get my parents details from her because she was also in shock, and it was difficult for her as well to share the exact details with them. And after like few hours, my family came to take me home, but they were shocked by seeing my condition and they immediately took me to the hospital for first aid. But shockingly, at the hospital as well, I was given only the half first aid, because the doctors couldn't touch my mouth, that damaged it was. So they gave me basic first aid, which was very necessary for me, and they sent me home by giving a cleaning solution to my mother and instructing her how to clean the wounds. And I returned home, and I was taken to the mirror to clean my wounds. And for a second, I was shocked and I was numb. I didn't know actually how to react, but what I knew is like I don't want to see myself. That terrible it was. But somehow my mother managed to convince me to clean my wounds, and after that I took my medicine and went to sleep. So, according to my doctors, I should take a complete bed rest for almost a month. And for that complete 1 month, I was on liquid supplements. I couldn't have anything in solid form because I couldn't chew because of my mouth, because of the condition of my mouth. So, almost after a month, when I was back, like when I was able to stand properly and walk properly, I was in a condition to meet people. So at that time, my relatives were coming to meet me, and they were constantly telling one thing to my parents, that you should take to a cosmetic surgeon. She needs a plastic surgery. She can't go out with this face. So that was their words, which were not only troubling my parents but was also taking a toll on my mental condition, because already I was depressed with what has happened in the last month. And hearing their words, it was more emotionally damaging for me. But with my parents support and with people around me who were genuinely caring for me, they were there to support me. They were there to hold my hand and tell me that everything's gonna be fine. And with my parents support, with their idea of putting oil all over my face and keeping it oiled all the time, so this has actually happened to heal my scars. And after few months, I was able to walk out of my house confidently. I was able to go out without any hesitation. So it took me time to get over that uh, sort of depression, I would say. But finally, with my parents support, I was free from all that trouble or depression I was going through. I would just like to say one thing to everybody, that's just you should have constant faith in the Almighty,